Sometimes when people first see this bash plate, they say it's built like an army tank. Well, maybe not quite like that, but it is very strong, well engineered. It's a well put together package, something that I swear by, something that I've had on most of my bikes, as I was saying, and has never let me down. So let's go down and have a look at this bash plate. Bit of a quick scout around to try to find a spot where I can get some daylight, because the sun's starting to go down behind the trees there. The birds are going crazy here, and I'm close to a busy road, so it could be a little bit noisy. But so all that aside, let's have a look at this B&B off-road bash plate. So this is fitted to my Honda Transalp XL750. So saying, absolutely love these bash plates. I've had them on all my bikes, bar a few. As you can see, it's just very well designed. It's made out of 5mm structural aluminium, which sounds bloody great and sounds strong. It's never let me down. I don't know if we can see how thick that is. Looking down on it, I'll try to put my finger beside it. So that's my finger. It's nearly, I suppose it's nearly as wide as my finger there. It's just the whole design of it. Now, when it comes to you in the box, you pull it out of the box, it's very shiny, looks really good. And, you know, the first thing I said, I'd rather hang this on the wall and put it on the bike. It's just that bloody good.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Now, it's well vented. It's got good little vents around the side there to allow a bit of airflow down the bottom there. You don't need a lot of airflow down the bottom. You've got the oil sump down the bottom. Anyone who rides a Honda Transalp XL750 will know there's a big bulbous sort of oil reserve underneath the bike, which you have to protect. Now, if you're just doing, I suppose, road riding and the like, and light track riding, it's not such a problem. But if you're going to go on tracks where you're going to have rocks and, I suppose, logs crossing the road and all that sort of stuff, and there's potential of hitting it, best to get yourself a bash plate, whether it be a B&B off-road or whatever out there. There's some really good products. Another thing I really like about the B&B off-road bash plates, I suppose, is their thoughts in engineering, where they put little side flutes like this. See how it folds up like that, to give you that bit of protection off the side of your motor. So if you do drop your bike, it's going to, I suppose, complement with the crash bars. Now, these are SW Motec. Can we see that? SW Motec crash bars. I had no problems in fitting this bash plate or the crash bars combined together. Now, the bash plate itself is actually attached to the frame of the bike. Some of the bash plates out there you'll find will use engine mounts, engine bolts and stuff like that, which isn't that good. You know, obviously, if you get a hard enough impact, there's a potential of you either damaging the bolt, entering into the motor, or possibly cracking a case or something like that. But that is very rare. That's in a very extreme situation. So back to this little thing here. So obviously you've got this little flute here. It's going to complement with the sidebars, give you a little bit more protection there. And I suppose it diverts the air a little bit around your legs, which could be good, I suppose, in winter. Not so good in summer, but I think that's very minor. I don't know if that was the intention of it, to deflect wind, or whether it's just a more protection, I suppose, give more protection for the side of the bike there. So, all right, so you've got all this fluting, so you've got air coming in, air going out. If we go down the bottom here, and you can start, so I'll just get my head out of the light there. As I said, I'm sort of working with the sun going down here. So you can see here, the aluminium's actually doubled up. So that's got to be, I suppose, a substantial impact point if you were to hit rocks and stuff like that. So they've doubled up the aluminium. This actually goes over the top of that piece there. So when you purchase this, you get it in two pieces, that piece and that piece, plus obviously the brackets and all that sort of stuff, and that'll slide over. And there's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these sort of Allen bolts that go around that hold it in place, and just gives it an extra level of protection. So instead of 5 mils, you got 10 mils there, plugs and all that sort of stuff. You can see the little holes under there, and it goes right back down the back there to protect your I suppose the base of your suspension and like all the critical parts of the bike. So coming up around the front, lots of protection there, great protection there. It's above the bottom of your front. They call these things mudguard. Jeez, losing my words once again. Mudguard. So obviously you're going to get a bit of I suppose road spray on the front of your plate. Yeah, I'm losing my words now. The front of your plate there, but hey, that's better than getting it all over your engine, isn't it? All over your exhaust and the like. As far as servicing goes, you know, you have to drop it. You have to drop this down to get into the oil filter, which is right there, which for most people is not a problem. you know, a couple of bolts here and there, and it comes down. So a big tip, if you are fitting these, the B&B off-road bash plate, it's fairly easy to put together. The instructions are a little bit naffed and they're not the best, but you soon work it out. All these components and that you're doing up, leave them loose. Leave them loose, not fully tightened up, until you've got them all in place, then tighten up. We found when we fitted it, we probably, you know, firmed them up a little bit too much in spots where it didn't give us enough wriggle room in other areas. So I suppose what I'm saying is just leave them a little bit loose so you can sort of move the plate around a little bit to get your alignments happening. So let's just go around the other side. Hopefully the light's good enough around here. Yeah, not much more of a story to tell over here, but as you can see, certainly lots of protection. I suppose, let's go down here and have a look. Yeah, you can see that little bulbous thing down there that you're protecting. And a bit of wiring there and the like. Yeah, so very well designed. All right, guys, not a lot more to say about this. This is product by B&B Off-Road Engineering. It's a Australian company, made Ballarat, Victoria, Australia. I've been over to the factory. I've seen the plates being manufactured. I've got the shirt. I must say I'm not affiliated with them. I don't get any kickbacks from them or anything like that. No sponsorship. I just bloody well love the products, and I love endorsing Australian-made products. Like that's the B&B off-road bash plate on a Honda Transalp XL750. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and till the next one. Cheers.